Good evening. We are live. Hi, hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. And I am so glad that you decided to drop in. My name is Sandra Jennings, and you are viewing Passion Speak, where we give those with a passion a platform to speak. My guest this evening for this very special holiday occasion is Mama Jewellynne Richardson, and she's going to present to us all about Kwanzaa. I'm going to bring her to the stage. Mama Jewel, hey.
Habari gani? Habari gani means what's the news?
Is that what's the news?
And
Oh,
you say,
okay.
see,
You got
Jumbo Kwanzaa. It's all about Kwanzaa right now,
it's
correct?
all about Kwanzaa. Um, Kwanzaa starts this Sunday. Is that correct? Sunday, and it goes
Yes,
through the
Sunday,
first.
December 26th.
Okay. We got to talk all about this event. But before we do, I want to show a clip because Kwanzaa is a mouthful and there's a lot to learn. So I want to show this clip that I found on YouTube that is wonderful for explaining exactly what Kwanzaa is, where it came from, and then we're going to talk about your event that's coming up, okay?
Yes.
All right. Hold on. It's a 3-minute clip, but it's very comprehensive. You're going to love it.
Where are you going? Oh, hey, Lee. I'm heading over to the community center to set up for Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa? What is that? Kwanzaa celebrates African American community, family, and culture. Interesting. So, is it a celebration that comes from Africa? No, bro. Kwanzaa didn't come from any of the countries from the continent of Africa. A lot of people think it is an African Christmas, but it is not. It was introduced to America in 1966 by Dr. Malana Karenga as a way to welcome the first harvest home here in America. So, when is Kwanzaa celebrated? It is celebrated every year from December 26th through January 1st. Kwanzaa's a pretty cool name. I wonder how they came up with it. The word Kwanzaa is a key Swahili word that means the first, and it represents the first fruits of harvest. So, how do you celebrate Kwanzaa? With Kwanzaa, there are 7 key principles that are observed during that time. Each day of Kwanzaa, it emphasizes a different principle. 7 principles, huh? That is cool. What are they? There is Umoja, meaning unity. Kujicha Gulia, which stands for self-determination. Ujima, which stands for collective work and responsibility, building and maintaining our communities as brothers and sisters. Ujama, for building and maintaining the African American stores and businesses. Nia, which means purpose. Kumba, meaning creativity. And Imani, meaning faith in our hearts and people. So at Christmas time, it's Christmas trees and stuff like that. Are there any symbols for Kwanzaa? When decorating for Kwanzaa, the main colors are red, black, and green. Just like there are 7 principles, there are 7 symbols. There is Kikombe Cha Umoja, meaning the unity cup. A Kanara, meaning the candle holder, which holds 7 candles. Mazao, meaning fruits, nuts, and vegetables, reminding those who celebrate of the harvest. Mishuma Saba, meaning the 7 candles that represent the 7 principles. Mkeka, meaning a mat which is made up of straw or African cloth. There is also the Vabunzi, meaning ear of corn, where 1 ear of corn is placed on the mkeka for every child that is at the celebration. There's also Zawadi, meaning gifts that are traditionally given on January 1st. Man, I would have never known all the cool things and fun facts about Kwanzaa for kids. Thanks for letting me know about this African American holiday.
And I hope you had fun learning with FRESBERG cartoon.
What'd you think of that?
I love it. It is right, direct to the point, and it's simple. And that's what I really like about it. People think it's very hard to celebrate Kwanzaa, but it's not. You can start today. Just start collecting your stuff, get it together, and it was right to the point. I loved it. Very good.
So you're going to explain some of the things. So you have a major event coming up on Sunday. Tell us about that event.
That event is the Grand Rapids Community Kwanzaa concert. It is our kickoff to the Kwanzaa Soul Stroll. It is done. We only bring this concert every other year. So we're excited to have it back this year. We do it at St. Mary's Temple of Peace. It'll be Sunday at, let me tell you how it is. The concert starts at 7, but because we do practice all of the Kwanzaa principles, the cooperative economic part, we have a holiday market that starts at 5 p.m. at the center, where we have vendors come to trade, swap, and, you know, do your shopping there to support BOB, Black-owned businesses. And we do that from 5 o'clock, and they can sell all the way through the event till we end about 9 p.m. And that's always a very important thing to add to the celebration.
Okay, let me interrupt you. Wait, let me interrupt you before you go on to the next phase of the event. It's a little late in the game, but are vendors still welcome to reach out to you?
Oh yes, vendors are still welcome. You never know what's going to happen. Somebody can't show up, somebody gets sick. We know we're in different times right now, so vendors are still welcome to come participate. You know who's really welcome? Those volunteers. We are definitely looking for volunteers to come and support the event. They can be flaggers. They can just learn how to be a cultural ambassador.
Is there a fee for vendors to participate?
The fee is for you to, it's suggested a $20 donation, and we usually ask that you give some kind of donation of merchandise so we can have that in our giveaways, because we do giveaways and fun events and the contests and things like that. Yes.
Okay, so.
But if some reason, if you came and didn't make a sale, guess what? You wouldn't have to give up anything. But that rarely happens. We want you to give from your heart.
So the market kind of starts at 5, and then the concert
at 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
It's open. The doors open at 5 p.m. for the holiday market, and some people just like to come down and fellowship at that time. So we always open up earlier. The market is established, and the concert starts at 7.
Concert at 7. Yes. And so within the concert, there will be drumming, there will be dancing, there will be acknowledging the 7 principles. Tell me what else is going on during the concert period.
Very important, the libation. We do the libation. We call in our ancestors. We want to pay homage to the shoulders that we stand upon. So we definitely do our libation, and we get centered around that. We also, what we do is a participatory concert. So the audience participates in the performance and the entertainment, as well as in the learning. We do the who, what, when, where of Kwanzaa at this event.
Okay.
Who, what, when, why, where is Kwanzaa? And so we fulfill all of those elements within the concert, and we bring the African Drum and Dance Parent Association out of Flint, Michigan. They're always our supporters, and they help to produce this concert.
So this is a family-friendly event.
Very family-friendly. We want you to come. The whole family is involved, grandmothers, grandfathers, children at this event. That is what we're really doing. Each one teach one, each one reach one. We reach out to the children. It is about the generations to come to know that they can have pride in celebrating their culture, their heritage. For a whole week, it gets no better than that. It doesn't replace Christmas, it adds to it. It's just another celebration, and it lasts all week. Strut around like a peacock, be as Black as you think you can be, and guess what? It doesn't eliminate any other race. That's not what Kwanzaa is about. Kwanzaa is about us celebrating the contributions of the African American people to this world.
Okay. So your particular event is just on Sunday, though, although we might acknowledge it daily in our own homes for the full 7-day period, right?
Yes, the kickoff concert is on Sunday, the 26th, but we do the Kwanzaa Soul Stroll. That is done through the whole week. What we do then is we do Where is Bob? That is done from the 26th to the 1st, where we are proud about our Eastern Avenue business district. And we highlight all the Black-owned businesses on Eastern Street, starting from the 400 block, 49507, out to 36th Street. And we ask that you participate by turning in your knowledge of where's Bob, where are the Black-owned businesses on Eastern Avenue. We do that, and we're excited about it. We fellowship. You can come out. We do a candle lighting ceremony. This year, we'll be hosting for the KWANZAA Soul Stroll 3 nights. So we have our kickoff concert, which is on Sunday, and we'll do that at St. Mary's Temple of Peace, 1106 Jefferson Street, Southeast. The next time we will be participating with the KWANZAA Soul Stroll, we'll have a hot cocoa bar fellowship at 1030 Eastern Street, Southeast, where you can just come by, ride, fellowship. We'll do the candle lighting ceremony there. It'll go from about 6 to 8 p.m. And we don't kick you out. We let you fellowship as long as possible. It is an outdoor event, so we tell you to dress warm. Yes, we have the heaters and things like that, and we'll have the hot cocoa for you to drink or to take with you. And you can build up other hot drinks too. We'll do that on the 4th day, which is cooperative economics. Then we will also host on Friday the Caramel. That is Kumba. It is creativity. It is a big form of fellowship where we do the feast. So we all come together all through the week. People are donating Zwati, which is the gifts that we are to present to the children and to whom fellowships with us. And the gifts that we traditionally have are not bought gifts. They are made gifts. They are gifts of love. And we ask that those donations come to the One Stop Culture Shop, 1541 Eastern Street, Southeast, here, where we fellowship and do the rehearsing in our cultural love of being Black every day here at the One Stop Culture Shop. So we will host that Friday, and it is open to the public. It is no charge. It is an outdoor event. So we put up the tents and the heaters, and you're welcome to stroll by. And we tell you to please, it's a KWANZAA Soul Stroll. So when we call it the KWANZAA Soul Stroll, you are to come fellowship, participate, support Black-owned businesses all up and down what we call Midtown Grand Rapids, Eastern Street, 400 block, 49507. The participants, they decorate for KWANZAA. So I'm sure you will be able to see Kanaras. Some of the businesses will post their own form of KWANZAA decorations. Maybe it's a flag. It could be whatever they feel is culturally representing for them. And we just tell you to come out and enjoy. This is the 2nd year for the KWANZAA Soul Stroll. And as I said before, we only do the concert every other year. So the concert is the kickoff for the Soul Stroll this year.
And you've been doing the concert for at least 8 years, I think?
Yes, we do the concert, and we've been blessed to do it at St. Mary's Temple of Peace, 1106 Jefferson Street, Southeast. And it is a family-friendly place. It's very easy, located right here in the great city of Grand Rapids, Michigan, under Pastor White, who is the longest female African-American pastor here in Grand Rapids. So I love the fact that she opened her doors when people didn't understand what KWANZAA was, and oftentimes would comment and say, oh, I don't participate in that other Christmas. And I would have to explain to them that it is not a Christmas. It doesn't replace. It is a cultural celebration of heritage. It's a reflection of the contributions and the work of the great African-American people. And guess what? It came out of the riots, after the riots, and this never would have came about if it wasn't for the great Dr. Mulana Karinga understanding that as a group of people, we needed something to collectively bring us together. So he put the red, black, and green as one of the foundational colors, which the red, black, and green, you would have it on your Kwanzaa table. We call it a bandera. It is a red, black, and green flag. And we know that represents Pan-Africanism, which involves all the dark people over all of this world. And that's very important to know.
Oh, I love you. So you educate us so much every time. I got some comments. Take a swig of your water and I'm going to read some comments.
Okay.
Diane Franklin says, beautiful. Thank you for dropping in, Diane. We appreciate you. And then we have another Facebook user who didn't click on the link, so we can't see your name. But this person says, yes, my sister. And I think it might be the same person who says, you look fabulous. We appreciate you. Next time, click on the link so we can see your name show up. Okay, so go back to the Sunday event. I still got more questions. So we're going to do the vendor opening up at 5 for socializing. Come and chat with your friends and maybe pick up an gift item or two.
Yes.
Then we have the concert at 7. So where does the meal come from? What time does it come?
The meal is one of the fundraisers that we add to the event. The event is suggested $10 donation, but we don't turn people away. We really want you to come and participate, but we do always have our soul food dinner. It is one of our fundraisers. It is a turkey knuckle, rice pilaf, cabbage, cornbread, sweet potato cheesecake. We sell the BSOP and the gingerade, and we have that there for purchase to go as well. So every year when we do the event, we always provide some kind of soul food dinner for our patronage, to participate in. And it's a way to fellowship as well as to support.
Okay, nice. Here's another comment. Thanks, Jewell, for your contributions to the community. Yes, we appreciate you, Jewell, for your many, many contributions. And Facebook user, we appreciate you for dropping in. Next time, click on the link so we see your name, so we can properly acknowledge you. Okay, so I can pack up a dinner, and you have a suggested donation for the dinners. What did you say the price was?
The donations for the dinner are $15. And even if you don't want one, you may purchase one for someone else, and we will have them packed to go. We will pack it for you to go. The $10 donation is suggested just for the concert, but we like to offer it to families. So sometimes, a lot of times people come and they have a lot of children and stuff, and it's not particular. We're like, if you can give us a donation, we are very welcome. We are not paid to do these things. We do look for sponsors, and we always need volunteer, and we need much support in what we do here, and finances are needed as well. So we ask that it's a $10 donation suggested, but it is not. You won't be turned away. That's
So in other words,
we want you to participate. Kwanzaa is not about us profiting. It is about us fellowshipping. It is about each one reach one and us spreading the love.
Okay, so they won't be turned away.
No, you will not be turned away, because sometimes people say, well, I didn't understand it, or maybe I didn't know that, it was a fee. Sometimes we will have the tickets out there, but the ticket is more or less for us to keep account. If some people will go to Eventbrite and they'll book in tickets, because it is COVID. So we do, we can't have 500 people there. The place doesn't hold that much, but I'm just saying we keep a ticket count just to keep an idea of who may possibly show up, to make sure that we have the resources to be able to handle that. But it is still COVID, so we ask that you be mindful of others, that to come and, wear your mask, wear your sanitizer, the things that you need to make sure that we are loving our neighbors and not contributing to anything further. We're not mask police or anything like that, but we will provide whatever is needed, sanitizers, paper towels, things like that. Whatever is needed to make people comfortable, to know that they're in a safe space to fellowship and enjoy that the participatory high energy performance. So it is a high energy performance. You are educated along the way. We bring special guests in. We have guests coming from Kalamazoo, Flint. They are also entertainers, and we always give you a great, fun, educational, participatory family affair.
Okay. We're gonna post the flyer probably right after this broadcast on Jewel's page, my page, and some other pages too. This Facebook user who won't show their name is showing their love. We appreciate you. So we're gonna post the flyer. Also, I understand this is not the only KWANZAA event in town. There's another one on Tuesday. We have a couple, right? Life Quest Ministries. I mean, and this is not a, yeah. And I don't know.
65.
Say again.
That is called KWANZAA 365, and I'm saying the name because you can look us up on YouTube, Facebook. I'm sorry, look us up on the this modern day technology. But KWANZAA 365 does a 7-day event. They provide a safe space up at Life Quest, and it is 7 days. It traditionally starts at 7, and it is open to the public. And it's a great event. You learn a lot. Each day is different. It goes along with the 7 principles. So we tell you it is not specific for you to go to just one event. You can kind of shop around and go to other events. We would like to see more KWANZAA events throughout the city. This is to be celebrated worldwide, and it is not excluding anyone. There's also Grandma, the Grand Rapids African American Museum here in the city of Grand Rapids, downtown, with
George
Baird, and he also hosts an evening. And there are other things going on too. So we want you to be abreast and to look out. Google KWANZAA Grand Rapids, KWANZAA community, and see what is coming up.
Good, so we can get it. If one date is not convenient, perhaps you can catch some of the other events, but do celebrate regardless.
And we ask that you look us up on Facebook and look up our website, because we'll be posting daily where West Michigan Jewels of Africa will be participating in KWANZAA. We're only hosting the 3 days for the KWANZAA Soul Stroll this year because we would like to be able to go out and participate with some of the other KWANZAA events as well. So we said we'll host our 3 events, the one on Sunday, the KWANZAA kickoff, then the Hot Cocoa Fellowship Bar at 1030 Eastern Street Southeast. It's a lot there.
What's that 1030?
1030 Eastern Street. It's off of Hall.
What's the building there? I'm trying to think.
It's a house and a lot at 1030 Eastern Street, and we're just hosting the Hot Cocoa Bar there because we want people to come up and down Eastern Street during the KWANZAA Soul Stroll. So while they're fellowshipping and taking time to network and learn the Eastern Avenue Midtown community better, we have many of Black-owned businesses on the Strip, many that have moved in and many that didn't make it quite through this transitional time that we're going through. So we like to highlight them to provide knowledge and networking for others to participate. Some of the businesses will be open at that time. And we're telling you the KWANZAA Soul Stroll is not a timed event. If you want to do the candle lighting ceremony and fellowship, we do that at 6 p.m. on those 3 nights. But we don't want you to be on the 3 nights, the Friday night for the feast and the Wednesday night for the hot cocoa, and then the Sunday for the concert. But
so that's this Sunday, the 26th, and then Wednesday, which is what, the 28th? No, 29th.
And then the 31st.
And then the 31st. Okay.
Yep.
And is that somebody? Sheena Joy looks like she's loving some hot cocoa. Yeah, I love hot cocoa.
Oh yeah, please come out and enjoy, because it's a hot drink bar. So we call it a hot cocoa bar, but we'll have other hot drinks for you to enjoy. We love to eat. That's one way that we show and pass love as dark people. So We definitely have that out there, and that's just a way for us to just really show love in an easy way. And we know that people are still conscious of what's going on in the world, so we want to make sure that if you know, just to even ride by, to participate in looking at the decorations, to see if you can learn more and just really enjoy winter. It is winter here in Grand Rapids. We love winter. We're not afraid of it. We still come out and fellowship during that time. So that's what we're doing, just providing a safe space of love and fellowship to say Kwanzaa is here. It's Kwanzaa. It's Kwanzaa. It's time to celebrate. It is time to celebrate. Yes, it is.
And help us bring in the new year with the right mindset.
The right mindsets, adapting the 7 principles to our life. And we like to say, for me, it is the 1 week festival celebration, but I live it every day and I love it. So when you think of being proud of who you are, being able to express it, put on your music. Yes, put on your best fine clothing, your traditional wear, pull it out the closet, shake that dust off. No, it is not Black History Month. This is Kwanzaa time. And guess what? As an African American, I'm very proud to know that this is something we created here in the United States to represent the hard work and the strength that we possess as a great, 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 mighty people.
And on that note, awesome. Thank you, Mama Jewell. Thank you for your time. Thank you for what you do in the community. West Michigan Jewels of Africa. Come out. We will be posting the flyer for some the events as we know it all next week. And we would like to see community come out. I thank you, Jewell. And this has been Passion Speak, where we give those with a passion a platform to speak. Thank you, everyone who dropped in. Have a great one. Happy holidays. Happy Kwanzaa.